Hey guys, it's Kat. So I just got back from a run. It's the first time I ran in, I don't know, probably almost 2 months. I just, I've taken breaks from running before, but usually when I did take a break, I wasn't working out at all. Like it was always because of something like I had an injury or whatever. Life had just gotten crazy, so I wasn't running. But I haven't ran in almost 2 months, and it wasn't that. I've actually been pretty good about working out. I had just honestly, it was cold, and I didn't want to go outside in the mornings and run. If I don't work out first thing in the morning, I usually don't have time to do it. So it just like one week led to the next, and then before I knew it, I had not ran. I mean, I really, it's probably been about 6 weeks since I've ran at all, and even then, it was maybe once or twice that month. But I've been swimming a lot. Where I work, we have an indoor pool, so I'm able to go really early in the morning before work and swim inside, and it's heated. So, it's been a lot more pleasant. So I think that's important also to just know that you have to give yourself permission to do what feels good at the time. So, like, sometimes if you're doing one kind of workout and you get tired of doing it, don't feel bad about switching gears and doing something different. Like it doesn't matter what you do. You just stay active and do something. I've been swimming on weekdays a lot, a pretty good bit, and then I've been doing really long, pretty hard hikes on the weekends. So I would say I've been doing great. But it's to be a really warm week this week. Today is beautiful. It's the first weekend of March, Sunday afternoon. I mean, I ran in shorts, short sleeve shirt. It's beautiful. So it was a perfect day to start back running. So I was a little nervous about going out because I didn't know. I was going to try to do 3 miles. I didn't know if I could do it or not because it has been so long since I've ran. And it definitely was harder than when I run all the time. But I did it. And so I went, like, one of the secrets I have to making it on a run, and this has been my philosophy since the very beginning. I first started running, I mean, like training for like half marathons and stuff. I guess it was like 14 years ago. And I started with the philosophy of just cover the miles. So I would get a training plan. Like if I was good, the first time I ever like signed up for a run, I signed up for a half marathon, and I had like 16 weeks to train. So it was a nice long training, and I printed out a training schedule, and really I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do. My friend Karen and I signed up for it together, and the first run we were supposed to do, training run, was like 2 miles. I mean, we couldn't make it. We were about dead when we got back. I don't even think we kind of ran walked it, and we just followed the training plan. But we always had the philosophy of that there was nothing wrong with taking walk breaks. We had read somewhere in the very beginning that the secret to being able to run was to take early and frequent walk breaks. And that's been my philosophy ever since. Even on runs that I've PR'd, where that's like my personal record on a certain distance, um, I've taken walk breaks. So, even when I've had really good finish times on runs, I've definitely taken walk breaks during that run. I still do. I think people have the misconception about running. Like if you say that you're going to go out and you're going to run 3 miles, I think people think that you literally have to go and you have to run for a solid 3 miles. And that's how runners do. And that's what happens. But it's not. Like I never mind taking a walk break. Like I will walk break anytime I want to. Today I walked a good bit. I would tell y'all what my pace was. It was like, I mean, my pace when I got home was like, I'm gonna look at it. Pace was 12:29 because I walked a lot. I mean, I just ran as far as I could, and then I would like pick a spot and be like, well, I'm gonna walk from here to there, and but I did 3 miles, so I thought that was pretty good. I have to have a goal to work for, so I'm about to sign up for a 10K. We have a little local 10K that's a fundraiser here where I live, and so I think it's at the end of April. So my husband and I, Mitch and I, are going to sign up for that 10K. So that'll give me something to train for. So that's important also. Like if you're going to start running, I think you need to pick a goal, and it certainly does not have to be a 10K. I mean, pick like a 5K, pick like a 3 mile run, and give yourself more than enough time to train, right? So don't pick something that's like in 3 weeks and you have to cram it in. Look up a training plan. Like right now, this is the perfect time of year to do it because starting in April, there's going to be tons of local fundraiser runs, and they should, depending on where you live and what the climate is, they should last all through the summer, even, where you'll have a little fun run, 5Ks, and things like that. So there should be plenty of things to pick from. But the Couch to 5K program is one of the best running training plans I have ever done for myself, and I recommend it to people all the time. It's great. It breaks things down into little manageable things where, like, especially if you put the app on your phone and then you wear your earbuds, it'll tell you, like, it'll say walk, run, jog, it'll like cue you through the whole run, and it gives you all these walk breaks. And if you follow that plan, you can do a 5K, like anybody can. Also, don't think that running has to be like running. It can be like a super fast walk for you, or like for me, like a really slow jog. So it's not like you're having to go out and all out run. Just cover the distance. Whatever distance you set out to do, cover that distance. So the other thing I would say, if you're going to start running, is you need a good pair of running shoes. I mean, that's like the first thing that you need to do is go find some shoes to run in, because if you don't, you will have, like, you might not, but you could possibly have like shin splints and all kinds of things, which is going to make running miserable. So go to a local running store. Don't order your shoes off the internet and just pick something. Go to a local running store. Let them fit you for a pair of shoes. They're going to be expensive. Just know that. But running is a pretty cheap sport. So for me, usually you can put about 300 to 500 miles on a pair of shoes. And for me, that usually means about every 6 months. And I can feel when my shoes, when I need to replace them. So what I do is, when I've been running in the same shoe for 14 years, the same model. I just actually today started wearing a new shoe. But so what you do is you go to your local running store, you let them pick out a shoe for you, let them fit you, let them tell you what to do. And for all that is good, please do not go home and then order it off the internet. Like, buy your shoe at the store. Most shoe stores, running stores, are locally owned, and they are doing so much for the running community. I mean, they are sponsoring free stuff all the time, and group runs, and they're pouring their heart and soul into the running community. So just, give them your money, buy your shoes there. But what I do to save money is I will go buy a pair of shoes they're new, and then in 6 months when I need a replacement pair, I might go search on Amazon or somewhere for that exact model cheaper. And then the next time I need a pair of shoes, I'll go to the running store and maybe get the latest model. So that's a good way to do it, where you're saving a little bit of money, but yet you're supporting your local store. But just make sure that you go find some shoes that work for you. Don't just take your friend's word for what they like. And there's always pretty trendy brands of shoes out there that everybody will tell you to go buy, but don't, because the best shoe might not be the best shoe for you. And you're the experts at the running store are going to make sure that you get the one that's right for you. So that's my plan for the week, is that I'm back on. I don't know. I don't have a running plan yet, but I'm going to probably go find one this afternoon that will tell me what miles to run to train for a 10K that's in a few weeks. I don't know, maybe like 6 weeks from now. So that's probably a good plan for me. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and kind of share my thoughts on running, and also tell you guys that I am restarting my running journey. And so, hey, start with me. I'm going to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing and how I'm doing, when I'm running, how far I'm running, and I'll post my training plan when I find one today. I usually tend to get one and then tweak it a little bit to fit my schedule. So I'll post it on here and let you guys see. But hey, if anybody's up for joining me, it's always more fun when you have people doing the same thing with you. So if you are, like, comment below and tell us what you're training for and when it is, and what your plan is, and let's keep each other accountable and have fun running in the spring. Bye.